If you're in your 20s feeling stuck, lost, or feeling like you're behind, you need to hear this before it's too late. I'm 32 now and I felt like I wasted my entire 20s chasing a life that wasn't even mine, and I don't want you to make the same mistake. Before you close this video, hear me out. This could save you years. Hey there, welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-improvement books, mental health and neuroscience. Today I need to have a raw, honest conversation with you about your 20s, and I promise if you're feeling lost, this will give you hope. Let's be honest, no one talks about the silent panic that hits you at 23 when you realize you don't have it all figured out, or the loneliness you feel at 26 when everyone around you seems to be getting promoted, getting engaged, traveling, buying houses, while you're just trying to get out of bed without feeling like a complete failure, and you're just trying to find the will to keep going. If you're in your 20s and feel behind, I need you to hear this. You are not behind, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I'm 32 now and I have realized I spent years in my 20s pretending to be put together, pretending to be okay in jobs that drained me, pretending to be okay even when I felt lost. I job hopped like crazy, absconded from 11 companies in 5 years. I thought there was something wrong with me because I couldn't sit in a chair for 8 hours trying to force myself to care about work that didn't light me up. I kept asking myself, why can't I just be like everyone else? One day I sat in the washroom at my workplace staring at my reflection under the flickering lights. I was so numb, I'd Google how to feel alive again. I remember sitting at my desk one day, fluorescent lights buzzing, fake smiling at my boss who didn't even know my name, and thinking, is this it? I tried to force myself to stay because that's what we are supposed to do, right? Stick it out, be grateful, get promoted, save money, buy a house, be an adult. Except I couldn't do it. I quit. Again. Then again. I absconded from 11 jobs in 5 years. I felt like a failure. I thought I was broken because I couldn't sit still and be normal. Then I found out I have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and for the first time I realized I was not broken. I was just different. I was trying to live a life that wasn't even meant for me. I'm a neurodivergent. My brain was wired differently. I wasn't meant to live a life that didn't align with who I truly am. I wasn't meant to sit in a chair 8 hours a day doing work that made me feel empty inside. But here's the thing, even if you're neurotypical, you might still feel this deep misalignment in your 20s because society's timeline is suffocating you. We are all pushed to follow the same script: graduate, land a job, get married, buy a house, have kids, and be settled. And when your heart doesn't fit into that timeline, it can make you feel like you're failing, you're falling behind in life. But you know what? Even in the moment I felt like everyone was zooming ahead while I was stuck, I learned something important. Here's what I wish someone had told me in my 20s. Your 20s are not for impressing people you don't even like. They are not for ticking off boxes so you can post pretty updates for your distant cousins. They are for screwing up. They are for getting it wrong so you can find what's right for you. Your 20s are the messy workshop where you hammer out who you truly are. They're for cheap apartments, mismatched furnitures, heartbreak that makes you question everything, and tiny golden moments when you feel truly alive. Looking back now, I realize I didn't waste my 20s. They were necessary. They were full of lessons I couldn't have learned any other way. They shaped me into who I am today. A person still growing, still learning, and finally living life on my own terms. Because let me tell you something most people don't. Your 20s are not for settling down. Your 20s are for figuring yourself out. They're for making mistakes and learning from them, taking risks you may not get to take later. They're for failing, getting back up, experimenting, learning who you truly are. I spent years comparing myself to people on Instagram, seeing them traveling, getting promoted, getting engaged, buying houses, and I would sit there thinking, what's wrong with me? Why am I not there yet? What I didn't realize was that I was comparing my messy behind the scenes to their carefully curated highlight reels. And here's what I've learned. Everyone's journey is different. Your 20s are not a race. You are not behind. So if you're watching this and you're in a job that drains your soul, I dare you to ask yourself, am I here because I want to be or because I'm scared to start over? If you're in a relationship that doesn't fulfill you, ask yourself, do I want this person or am I just scared to be alone? Your 20s give you permission to choose discomfort now so that you don't have to regret later. Stop comparing your rough draft to someone else's final chapter. Most people are just winging it too. Some people are just better at pretending. It's scary to take the road less traveled. It's scary to disappoint your parents, your friends, your culture's expectations. But let me tell you what's even scarier. Waking up at 40 and realizing you lived your entire life trying to please everyone except yourself. One of the biggest lessons I learned in my 20s is the importance of self-acceptance. For a long time, I thought my inability to stick to a stable job was my weakness. It turned out to be my greatest strength. I'm creative, I'm a risk taker, I'm not meant to live inside someone else's box. And maybe you're not either. Do you know when my life changed? When I stopped asking, what will people think? And started asking, what do I want? I stopped chasing a life that looked good on resume and started building a life that felt good in my bones. If you're in your 20s and you're feeling lost, let me tell you, it's okay. You're not supposed to have it all figured out by 20s or even by your 30s, 40s because everyone has a different journey. Your 20s are for trying different things to see what sticks. Discovering what energizes you and what drains you. Taking care of your mental health because your mind matters as much as your body. Failing and getting back up because that's how you build resilience. Surrounding yourself with people who see you for who you are, not just what you achieve. Leaving people who don't see your worth. Learning how to get back up when life knocks you down. Most of all, your 20s are for experimenting. Try different jobs, date different people, live in different cities. Your 20s are for failing forward and finding your truth, learning how to trust yourself. You are not supposed to have it all figured out. And the truth is, no one truly does. So please, stop waiting for the perfect moment to start. There is no perfect moment. If there is something you have been wanting to do, a YouTube channel, a small business, moving to a new city, quitting a draining job, please start now. Even if it's messy, even if it's small, even if you are terrified. Because the truth is, life doesn't reward perfection, it rewards courage. Your worth is not tied to your job title, your relationship status, or your bank balance. Your worth is inherent, and your 20s are your playground to discover what truly matters to you. Your 20s are yours to live, and you get to define what success means to you. Maybe success for you is waking up excited for your day. Maybe it's being able to take a walk at 2 p.m. because you're building a life of freedom. Maybe it's choosing peace over proving yourself. And that's enough. If you're in your 20s, here's what I want you to take away. Be patient with yourself. Stop comparing your messy middle to someone else's highlight reels. Take care of your mental health. Allow yourself to fail and learn. Take risks that align with your heart. Live life at your own pace on your own terms. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're building. Quietly, awkwardly, painfully, but beautifully. One day you will wake up, open your eyes and realize, I'm finally living my life on my own terms. I'm literally getting goosebumps saying this. And trust me, that moment is worth every breakdown you survive to get there. So if you're lying in bed right now feeling like everyone's ahead of you, pause. Take a breath. No one's ahead. They're just on a different path. Your only job is to stay on your path. Your 20s are your practice ground. Mess it up gloriously so you can live your 30s, 40s, 50s boldly and freely. So here's what I want you to remember. Your 20s are not a race. Take the leap. Take the risk. Take care of your mind. That matters more than any paycheck. Fall down 7 times. Get up 8. Start messy. Start scared. Start now. And please, don't live your life just to look good on someone else's feed. Live it in a way that feels good when no one's watching, because you don't want to look back and realize you lived a life that wasn't yours. Your 20s are for building a foundation of self-trust so that when you enter your 30s, you can live boldly, proudly and authentically. And I want you to remember, it's never too late to start living for you. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to choose growth even when it's uncomfortable. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone in their 20s who needs to hear it today. Let's stop living for the highlight reel and start living for what truly matters. A life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. If you like this video, then smash the like button, subscribe for more raw, honest videos on living authentically, and comment below what's one thing you wish you knew about your 20s. I'd love to hear your story. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, live boldly, live truly, and keep discovering who you are. I'm rooting for you. That's a wrap. This is Ananya signing off with a big virtual high five. Keep shining, keep striving, Excelsior. line with who truly I so you do you know when my life changed?